Listen, we know we've got some challenges out there in our public schools. We've got some great ones. We've got some wonderful success stories, but we've got way too many places that are failing, particularly in our urban areas. And we know it's not a function of money, because we send well over a third of the state budget to the public schools, and half of that goes to the urban schools of the state. 2/3 of every property tax pot of money goes to the public school. So we've got to do some things differently in places that are not measuring up. So who cares the most about what's going on in an individual schoolhouse but the parents of the boys and girls at that school? And so what this parent trigger bill does is empower parents to get involved in very significant, meaningful ways in their child's schools. Look at the places that have problems, that have chronically failed, and come together en masse and actually sign a petition to say, we need to force a change in this schoolhouse. Principal, administrator, faculty, you work for us, the people, the taxpayers. You are public servants, and you're not measuring up. This product is not measuring up. And so we're going to pull the trigger to change the leadership, or to go to a charter school situation, or to create the ability for parents to use a voucher and go someplace else. So this is not my invention. This is being introduced in some states around America. It has already passed in the state of California. And of course, looking at things as a political analyst, or if one was an analyst, they would see that if we can pass something like this in California, we can do it in New Jersey as well. And the very first trigger was pulled just last week on a school in California. They're going to a new charter school. If you're a caring and engaged parent, you know if there's problems in that school. You know more than anybody, more than the legislature, the governor, the school board, anybody else. And if you don't have the wherewithal to send your child to a parochial school, a private school, to another option, you're trapped. This trigger allows you to change the situation.
Under the current system, would it be more likely that the trigger would lead to a school choice type of situation, as you talked about, rather than removal of others? I mean, we know we've got tenure and that kind of thing.
You know, there ought to be the opportunity for a leadership change. We don't have vouchers up until now here in New Jersey, but someday that will happen. We do have charters, and that's a really good option, and that's one of the three that's in the bill right now. Just introduced it. So I'm talking with my colleagues on the Senate Education Committee and the chairman, who's expressed some interest in the bill, Senator Ruiz, and we need to make this one of the orders of business for 2000.